Are your Excel files a tangled data jungle, scattered across multiple sheets, full of broken links, and impossible to analyze together? Tired of endless VLOOKUPs and manual data cleanup every single week? Well, our mobile and laptop shop face the same chaos. Multiple Excel files for sales, customers, region, salesperson, and products, yet no clear picture of how the business was performing. We've all been there. In this video, I'll show you how we transform that mess into a clean, reliable data model using Star Schema in Power BI, turning scattered spreadsheets into one connected system that instantly reveals your total revenue, profit margins, best-selling models, top-performing salespersons, and customer purchase trends. With just a few clicks, we went from guessing in Excel to seeing the full story of our business through an interactive Power BI dashboard with clear, dynamic visuals, bar charts, cards, and trend lines, delivering instant insights and total automation. Welcome to PBX Tips, your channel for everything Power BI, analytics, and reporting made simple. In our last session, we saw that the Star Schema, with one main fact table connected to several dimension tables, and we also learned that this setup makes our data model cleaner, faster, and a lot easier to analyze. Now, let's take those ideas and apply them in a real-world case study, using data from a mobile and laptop shop. Let's first explore the dataset we'll use. The dataset Excel file includes several sheets. The sales table records each sale with details like transaction ID, invoice date, product ID, employee key, and units sold. Next, the product table lists each item's name, brand, cost, selling price, vendor, and discount. The customer table contains customer details. The salesperson table includes our sales team members. And finally, the region table defines each sales territory and country. The shop's management wants quick answers to some key questions. Which brands generate the most revenue? Which salesperson or region performs best? And how do discounts affect overall profit? To get these answers efficiently, we'll structure our data using a Star Schema, placing our sales data at the center and linking all dimensions of the datasets around it. First, let's turn off Power BI's automatic relationship detection. This gives us full control over how tables connect. Click File, then Options and Settings, and choose Options. Under Data Load, on the right side, uncheck the box. Auto-detect new relationships after data is loaded. Now, before we load our dataset into the model, let's first transform it. This step ensures our data is clean, structured, and ready to build relationships in Power BI. Go to Home, choose Get Data, and select Excel Workbook. Now browse to the file Dataset Star Schema Excel file and click Open. From the Navigator window, select the tables, Sales, Product, Customer, Salesperson, and Region. Instead of loading them directly, click on Transform Data so we can review and clean each one. Let's start with the Sales table. First, go to the Home tab and click Use First Row as Headers. This will make the first row your column names. Now let's fix the data types. Select the Transaction ID column. Go to the Transform tab. Click Data Type and choose Text. Do the same for Product ID, Employee Key, Sales Territory Key, and Customer ID. All should be text. Next, select Invoice Date and Order Date and change their data type to Date. Finally, select Units Sold and set the type to Whole Number. Open the Customer table. Click Use First Row as Headers, then select Customer ID and change it to text. Set Customer Name and Customer Type as text as well. Now, move to the Salesperson table. Go to Home. Click Use First Row as Headers. Then select Employee Key and Employee ID and change both to text. Keep Salesperson, Title, and UPN as text fields too. Lastly, open the Region table. Click Use First Row as Headers. Set Sales Territory Key to Text. And ensure Region, Country, and Continent are also text. Once all your tables are properly formatted, double-check that column names match across all tables. For example, Product ID, Customer ID, and Employee Key should have the same spelling everywhere. When everything looks good, click Close and Apply to load the data into the data model. And now we're ready to start building relationships and exploring insights in Power BI. Now, let's create a complete date table in Power BI, one that includes every single date in our analysis range. This approach is better than using dates only from the sales table because it gives us a smooth and consistent time analysis, even for days or months with no sales. Go to the Modeling tab and click New Table. In the formula bar, type this DAX formula. Here, we're defining a full date range. From January 1st, 2020 to December 31st, 2025. You can adjust these start and end years based on how far your business data goes. Press Enter and Power BI will instantly generate a complete date table. Next, let's add some useful time-based columns to make our analysis more flexible. Go to the Table view, Tools tab, and click New Column. For the Year column, type. This extracts the year from each date, allowing you to easily group visuals by year. Now, let's create a Month Name column. Click New Column and type. This returns the full month name, like January, February, or March. If you want shorter labels, use MMM instead for January, February, March. And that's it. We've created a complete continuous date table that covers our entire timeline, independent of our sales data. This ensures smooth and reliable time-based calculations, even if some months or dates have no transactions. In the next step, we'll link this date table to our sales table, so Power BI can start interpreting all your metrics over time. Now that we've prepared and cleaned our data, it's time to build relationships between our tables, the foundation of any good Power BI data model. Go to the Model view from the left side pane. Here, we can see all the tables we've loaded: Sales, Product, Customer, Salesperson, Region, and our new date table. Each table represents a different part of the business, and by creating relationships, we connect them together. So Power BI knows how to combine and filter the data correctly. Let's start with a few quick connections using drag and drop. click and drag Product ID from the product table and drop it onto Product ID in the sales table. This creates a one-to-many relationship. One product can have many sales. Next, drag Customer ID from the customer table and connect it to Customer ID in the sales table. This allows us to analyze sales by customer segments or individual buyers. Then, drag Employee Key from Salesperson and link it to Employee Key in the sales table so we can view sales performance by salesperson. Finally, link Sales Territory Key from the Region table to Sales Territory Key in the sales table, enabling us to break down results by region or territory. Now, let's create one relationship using the Manage Relationships window, a more controlled method, especially when you want to customize direction and cardinality. Go to the Home tab. Click Manage Relationships, and then click New. From the Table drop-down, select Date, and choose the Date column. Then, in the Related Table drop-down, select Sales, and choose Invoice Date. You'll see Power BI detect the one-to-many relationship. One date can appear many times in the sales data. Now, let's review the Cross-Filter Direction setting. Under Cross-Filter Direction, make sure to select Single. This ensures that filters flow one way, from the Date table, our Lookup table, toward the Sales table, our Fact table. Single direction filtering keeps your model stable and prevents circular dependencies. In other words, when you filter by a specific date, Power BI shows related sales for that date, but sales data won't try to filter the date table back, keeping everything efficient. Now click OK, and you'll see the new relationship appear in the model diagram. And that's it. We've successfully built relationships using both drag and drop and the Manage Relationships window, while understanding how cross-filter direction ensures correct data flow. This structure is efficient, easy to maintain, and ideal for accurate reporting and quick calculations. And this is exactly what a company wants to achieve: a model that can answer key business questions. If you find this video informative, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more practical Power BI tutorials right here.